Okay, I really don't know what I'm doing because I'm new to all this. I don't even have social media right now, but I'm about to put all that together. All right, check this out. All right, my name is Jason Ball. I am the author of a book that's entitled Birth of the Vampire Pimp. The reason why I'm making this video and the reason why I'm doing social media now is to raise funds so I can actually put the book out into stores, online, Amazon, whatever it is you have. That's what I want to do. I want to be able to put the book out. But of course, it's, it needs capital. So of course I need to gain a following. I need to get out here and talk to the people, tell them about the book that I've written. And yeah, just try to raise this capital to make it all happen because this ain't cheap. So anyway, first of all, like I said, my name is Jason Ball. Tell you a little bit about myself. I'm from Oakland, California. I wrote this book actually years ago, probably about maybe 2, 3 years ago. I think I finished it. I say about 2 years ago I finished it, but I started on the book a long time ago. Like the inspiration for the book goes, just when I was a kid. It goes far, far, far back. But that's a long story. I'm gonna try to make this video maybe about 15 minutes-ish long, probably shorter, because I know a lot of people have a short attention span, such as myself. So I don't want to make the video as, like extremely long. I really don't want to do that. So anyway, just tell you a little bit about myself. Like I said, my name is Jason Ball. They call me JB. A lot of people call me JB, which is the main character in the book, JB, of course. And Oakland, California, grew up here all my life, born and raised in a church house, but I was also raised out there with them knuckleheads too. So I've had my fair share of, things. But anyway, we don't need to go into all that either. Like I said, that's a long, long story. It's a deep rabbit hole and we ain't got enough time for that. I said about 15 minutes. So anyway, why did I write this book, Birth of the Vampire Pimp? The reason why I wrote this book is because I just felt inspired to write it. I mean, it actually didn't start out as a book. It started out as a video game. It started out as, it's a whole bunch of different things. I went through like a gauntlet of things to try to, before I came down to actually, I'm just gonna write the book about it. Dealing with investors, yada, yada, yada. There's, like I said, that's a long rabbit hole too. I'm gonna try to make this 15 minutes. So I'm gonna kind of speed through it. But I will catch everybody up to everything that I'm doing and everything that I have been doing to get to this point. But I'll just do it later because, man, it's a lot. So anyway, but Birth of the Vampire Pimp, right? The book, I can say in summary, it's about an Oakland pimp named JB. A vampire queen comes to Oakland because she hears about JB and she needs to replace her vampire king, which is King Drake. She needs to replace him because he gets murdered by some witches. There's an impending war on a planet, and there's a kingdom. It's called Vol'kare. They're both the same thing. Kind of like New York. New York is Vol'kare. That's the kingdom, but also Vol'kare is the planet. So King Drake, he gets murdered. He gets assassinated. So Queen Sasha has to try to find a suitable replacement for King Drake. She finds out about this energy source, this power, and it happens to be in Oakland, California. It happens to be a person by the name of JB, who just happens to be a pimp. So she comes to Earth, checks him out for herself, and she says, okay, cool. Yeah, he ticks all the boxes. This is who I need. So what she does, she ends up murdering JB, taking him back to Vol'kare, and she turns him into a vampire. And so when he wakes up as a vampire, like a new person, if you will, then she tells him the truth as to why she's here, who she is, so on and so forth. And of course, JB doesn't believe it. Of course, he's, vampire, what do you mean? That's like movies and whatever. But she's like, nah, it's real. And you are a vampire now. So JB turns down her offer and he flees the castle because it's like a big castle. You know what I'm saying? She's rich, you know what I'm saying? He flees the castle and he finds himself in a wooded area of the kingdom. And when he finds himself there, he meets this other chick. She happens to be a witch. Her name is Sandra. Now, he doesn't trust Sandra. He doesn't trust her, but he's talking to her. That's the only person that he knows. Well, not even know. He just never met her. He doesn't, so she's, she kind of sketchy. Anyway, so he goes from her and she gives him some advice. He takes that advice, but then he still thinks he can live his life the same way they did when he was human. So when the sun comes up and everything, he thinks is, oh yeah, cool, the sun coming up. I can kind of see better. I can kind of, whatever. But nah, it starts to boil his skin, so on and so forth. He runs into a cave. And then the following night, that's when he comes out, and that's his first real full night as a vampire. That's the very first chapter. This book has a lot of ups and downs in it, right? Like, I really want to tell you guys a lot more about it, but I know I can't just give it away. But this book has a lot of twists and turns in it. I would have to say this book is a combination of three movies I really like. Harry Potter, due to all the magic and mystical stuff that's gonna happen. Lord of the Rings, because you know Lord of the Rings, they travel a lot. They walk a lot. There's a lot of walking in this book. They do a lot of walking in this book. Yeah. But anyway, but it's travel and like the journey of it. And then you have to mix all of that with Game of Thrones. There's a lot of sword play, there's a lot of killing, there's a lot that goes on in this book. And it's all a combination. But all swirled up at the top, the cherry on top, is a pimp by the name of JB. You know, JB is thrust into this world with all this mystical, magical stuff that he knows nothing about. He never knew that it was real. He knew it existed in movies and stuff like that, but he never knew that it was real. Anyway, so going on further from that, the book goes into this whole other twisted, a lot of, plot twists and this and that and so on and so forth. The book gets deep. And I want you guys to go on this journey with me because I'm a crazy dude. I know I'm a crazy dude, but I want you guys to see that I'm also a crazy dude, but I'm a crazy dude in a good way. I have a really crazy imagination. I always have, and I always will. I've already accepted that about myself. I'm just one of those people. So anyway, but I want to take you guys on this journey with me. The book is entitled, once again, Birth of the Vampire Pimp. And what I need to do, because I don't know anything about all this social media stuff, like I said, I don't even have social media right now. The last thing I had for social media was, MySpace. And I didn't do my page then. My boy, his name is D. Labrie. He did my page for me. He had my my password. I would just look on my social media, on my, MySpace every now and again, and he'd be posting stuff on there. I don't even know. He pretty much just controlled the page. I was never into it. But due to this, I have to reach out to people and I have to get into social media. So if you guys see a lot of mistakes, even with this editing, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm telling you that right now. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to edit. I'm learning. I'm starting to learn that now. I'm starting to get into filming and so on and so forth. Man, I'm telling you, I don't know what I'm doing. So if y'all see me make a lot of mistakes, you can call me out on it. You can make a comment. Hey, it ain't gonna hurt my feelings. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna tell you that now. I'm gonna tell you now. I'm gonna tell you that straight up. Anyway, so I have some notes here too, just so whatever. Told you about the inspiration for the book. And I can't tell you about the whole connection between vampires and pimps, but that's kind of a long story too. Long story short, pimps and vampires are children of the night. I could say that. Vampires usually have, a couple of bottom females. I'm gonna say females right now. Y'all know what I want to say, but bees. They usually have at least 1, 2, 3 of those, whatever. Vampires, the history of them, a lot of them were like rich because some of them they were made into vampires years ago. They made investments and their company are still going to this day. It's where they make millions and millions and millions of dollars and they just withdraw from that money, so on and so forth. A lot of vampires are just like stupid rich. In this case, yeah, these vampires are like stupid rich. They have a whole planet. They have a whole kingdom. And anyway, like I said, it goes deep. I'm going to make more videos. I'm going to tell everybody about it. I'm going to get deep into it and whatnot. And yeah, man, we'll go ahead and explore all of it. So, because I want you guys to be crazy like me. I want you guys to be like, so what happened over here? What happened over there? So why is he this? And why that? I want you guys to have those questions. Because I'm telling you, I was in a weird place when I wrote this book. Because I'm a creative person. That's just what I do. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of something wrong with me. But anyway, I want you guys to check it out, though. I really, really, really want you guys to check it out. I'm going to figure out how to do a link with YouTube. What you call that? What's the other one? Instagram, whatever. And I'm going to try to create a link. I'm going to figure out how to make links and stuff to go from this to my GoFundMe page that you guys can actually donate. So that, because this stuff is expensive. Like, I'm going to take you guys with me. Like I said, I'm going to make a lot of pages. I'm going to be riding around Oakland, riding around a lot of different places so I can film and I can show you guys where I am and show you guys what I'm doing and so on and so forth or whatever. Did this mic work? I think it worked. I don't know. It might not be on. See, I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, I'm going to take you guys with me, right? So that you guys can come along, understand what I'm doing, understand the process. Because I'm just now learning the process of how to put a book out and how to do what it is you do. I'm completely independent. I'm making this happen on my own. I'm doing what it is I do to make this happen. So I need you guys' help. So straight up. And I'm the type of person, I don't ask for people's help. I really don't. I do it on my own. I have, always have, and I always will. However, in this case, I need a little bit more than what I have. And I'm just keeping it real with you. You know what I'm saying? So I need a GoFundMe page. So I need people. So I'm going to create a link. I'm going to figure out how to do the whole link thing, right? So if y'all know how to do it, holler at me. Let me know. Send me a comment. Just link it from here to there. So when you click it, press the button or whatever, it'll take you there and you could donate or whatever. Whatever. I'm going to figure it out and we will go from there. Look, check this out though. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to give you guys the chapter list for the book. The book is 17 chapters. They're not long chapters though. Probably about like, I don't know. I would say generally about maybe 20 pages a piece. Something. So they're not long chapters. But let me read you off the chapter list for the book, right? The first chapter is A Beautiful Killer. That's the first one. Second chapter, The Twisted Woods. Third chapter, Your Soul is Lost. Fourth, We're Not All the Same. Fifth, People Are So Gullible and Predictable. Chapter 6, I'll Take Your Life. Chapter 7, His First Blood Tear. Chapter 8, Good Luck, Baby Girl. Go get him. Chapter 9, So Are We Friends Now? You'll understand all these chapters like once you get into the book. Anyway, chapter 10, Your Gift Will Not Die With You. That's a good one. More. Chapter 11, Trust Me. Chapter 11, You're the Last Person I'll Ever Speak to. That's a good one. I mean, well, they're all good. I feel that they're all good. But it's just like a lot of deep meanings and different things, whatever like that. I want you guys to check it out. Chapter 13, Why Don't You Hate Vampires? Chapter 14, Blue Moon Sparrow. That's a fun one. Chapter 15, Is He an Angel or a Demon? All right. Chapter 16, Shadow Loom Road. Chapter 17, Why Did You Kill King Drake? Oh my goodness. You know what? I want you guys to get into this, man. Look, I want you guys to get into it so much that I'm willing to do this and I'm going to do this. Once again, I just have to figure out how to do this. I want to figure out how I can put my first chapter of the book online for free. So, and I want, either I'll read it or I have AI reading it or whatever, but I want you guys to be able to click on it and I'm going to give you the very first chapter of this book for free. I just have to figure out how to do it because I really don't. Anyway, once again, if you know how to do it, send me a comment, let me know, and because I want you guys to actually read the first chapter. You can read along for yourself or you can listen to the AI or whatever the case may be, but I want you guys to read along and just understand where I'm coming from. This book is dope. I'm telling you, this is going to be the book of the year. And I need y'all to go out here and help me to get it there. Because right now, I got a little bit. I have a little bit. I'm going to tell you that right now. I have a little bit. But I don't have enough to really get it to distribution and marketing and all that other good stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm definitely going to need your help. So I'm going to figure out how to do all these links. I'm going to figure out how to connect it and you guys can hit that button and so on and so forth. You guys can donate. Also have what's the thing called? Venmo. I got that. And so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to put my Venmo little thing like on the screen. You can probably scan it off the screen. I don't know. Like I said, I'm trying all this, man. And I just need you guys' help in doing that. Let me read my notes. I think I'm done. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's it right there. So I think that's a cool wrap up for the first video. Like I said, there'll be more videos to come. Hopefully I don't mess up too bad with this editing. And I'm going to figure out how I can do this first chapter and put this first chapter out there so that you guys can see it. You guys can read it. You got, whatever. You guys can hear it. It's all good. So once again, my name is Jason Ball. The book is Birth of the Vampire Pimp. I need you guys to donate. Even though I don't even have it set up right now. Well, by the time you see this, it'll be set up, obviously. But even though I don't have a penny donated to me right now, it's not even set up right now. I want to thank you for helping me to even get to this point. It takes a lot, especially for me. I'm not the type of person to really put myself out there. I'm not the type of person to ask for anything. I'm not the type of person to just, well, go ahead and, oh yeah, Jay, hey, let me go ahead and get this, let me get that. I don't ask nobody for nothing. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Everything I do is, man, look, check this out. What I'm trying to say is I need your help and I need you guys to be there for me. I need you guys to donate, click the link whenever I create the link, however you create a link, I don't know. But I need you guys to do that. I need you guys to make that happen. So for me, to you guys out there, even though we're complete strangers, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart, man. I'm really gonna try to make this happen. I want you guys to really support me. All right? All right, I can dig it. All right, I'm out. Peace.